What's up? And welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Derek Williams, also known as D-Will, the coach, here with the latest installment of Coach's Corner. And today's episode is titled, Say It Ain't So. The Auburn Tigers have a shot at a basketball national championship. Now let's get right into it. The Final Four is set and the field is packed with less than impressive teams, if you ask me. Now, before I get even more comments and posts saying how I'm tripping, mainly from Auburn fans, let me say each team in the Final Four is deserving of their position. You play the team that's in front of you, and if you beat them, you move on. It's that simple. But the NCAA tournament, as we know, is a one-and-done, win-or-go-home scenario. So the best team doesn't always win, just the best team that day. But let's be honest, in our neck of the woods, only one team matters, and that's the Auburn Tigers. So let's break this down without getting too caught up in the numbers, because we know they can lie. The Auburn Tigers are making their first ever appearance in the Final Four and have been on a tear as they are the winner of their last 12 games since getting blown out by 27 points on the road to Kentucky on February 23rd. Since that time, the Tigers have scored a total of 952 points for an average of 78 points per game over that 12-game span. Oddly enough, they have only outscored their opponents by 8 points, as they have scored a total of 944 points with 78 points per game average. Now, looking at it over that 12-game run, it looks as if they have just been squeaking by. But that's hardly the case. After surviving a scare in the first round of the NCAA tournament by 1 point over New Mexico State, the Tigers have faced the three most storied programs in the history of college basketball and have completely dismantled them all. Let's check out the numbers. Against Kansas, North Carolina, and Kentucky, the Tigers have scored a total of 263 points in 3 games, an average of 87.6 points per game, while only giving up 226 points for a per-game average of 75.3 points per game. That's over a 12-point difference over 3 of the top programs in college basketball history. That is an incredible feat in itself. Now, you can say that's dominant, and that will probably never be duplicated with the bracket, where the bracket is lined up for a team to knock out those 3 blue bloods in a row to advance to a Final Four. So the chips fell where they may, and they just played them the right way. So somebody asked me, what are the chances? I thought that Auburn had to actually win it all, as much as it pains me to say. When you look at it, they got they should be the favorite, which is, with the current run that they're on, they should be the favorite. The first opponent in the Final Four is Virginia, who we know is a defensive juggernaut and wants to play games in the 60s. But with the current run that Auburn is on, especially shooting the 3 and adjusting to getting to the basket when teams run them off the 3-point line, playing in the 60s, I don't believe will be possible. And I know for a fact that Virginia does not want to get in a track meet with Auburn, because Tony Bennett, if he tries to play that game, they will get run out of the gym. So with that being said, I have Auburn beating Virginia to advance to face either Michigan State or Texas Tech for the national title. I will update my pick in the other game later on in another post. But as most of you know, this really pained me to say and to write. But hey, I got to keep it real. And they are playing the best basketball in the country. And even though the loss of Okeke will hurt, Bruce Pearl has the Tigers primed and ready to steal a national championship. I know y'all can't believe I just said it, but I did. So this is Coach's Corner, and I'm Derek Williams, a.k.a. D-Will, the coach. And you know my slogan. They call me coach because I teach you how to ball. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.